Burkina Faso issues new passports. Without ECOWAS. Logo. A symbol of defiance and regional discontent, there is no turning back for Burkina Faso, and the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, lacks both the moral authority and military capability to compel the nation to remain within the regional organization. Burkina Faso's recent launch of new biometric passports without the logo of ECOWAS demonstrates its intent to distance itself from the bloc, following the military coup that brought new leadership to power. Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, all now governed by military regimes, have signaled their departure from ECOWAS despite threats from its leadership. However, these governments have garnered widespread support from citizens across West Africa and beyond, frustrated by decades of ineffective leadership. The disillusionment reflects broader disappointment with the region's leadership and institutions. A key grievance in French-speaking ECOWAS countries is their continued use of the CFA franc, a currency tied to French monetary policy. Many African observers, as well as international critics, view this as a form of neo-colonial control. Despite the existence of ECOWAS for nearly 50 years, and the African Union for over 60 years, these institutions have failed to liberate member states from this monetary dependence on France. The continued control has sparked widespread dissatisfaction across the region. Just recently, ECOWAS announced the suspension of its decades-long plan to introduce a common regional currency, a failure that many Africans greeted with resigned acceptance, reflecting their broader frustration with the region's leadership. ECOWAS has long struggled to establish a truly integrated regional market. Corruption at border checkpoints continues to undermine the free movement of people and goods, with officials regularly extorting travelers. Moreover, the organization has failed to enforce citizens' rights uniformly through a regional legal system, leaving the regional body's influence weak and ineffective. These failings have made ECOWAS increasingly unpopular among the people it was created to serve, helping to explain why recent coups have been met with widespread support across the region. In response to ECOWAS's threats, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali have formed a military alliance, signaling their readiness to resist external pressures, including any intervention from ECOWAS or outside powers. Burkina Faso's decision to issue a new passport without the ECOWAS emblem sends a clear message to the regional body. It not only demonstrates the military government's defiance, but may also encourage other military-led states to consider further reforms or departures from regional institutions. Given the rising tide of dissatisfaction with corrupt governments and systemic violations of citizens' rights, many Africans are now openly calling for more military takeovers. This situation raises a crucial question. How will leadership failures across the region and continent impact future integration efforts? If current trends persist, it seems likely that disillusionment with regional bodies like ECOWAS will only deepen, accelerating disintegration rather than fostering unity. Join us at Discontent for in-depth insights on African matters. Discover comprehensive articles and expert analyses on a wide range of African issues at Discontent. Whether you're interested in politics, culture, economics, or social issues, Discontent provides in-depth perspectives to stretch your thinking. Help us broaden awareness by sharing our articles and engaging with the contents. Together, we can foster a deeper appreciation and awareness of Africa's diverse and dynamic landscape. Visit and recommend Discontent today and be part of the conversation.